Let's go over it again. So each player rolls 2d6. Now, if you have less myth than your opponent at this point, you get a +1 to that dice roll. Tarron, you're on 9
and you're on 8.
So
So you get a +1.
I rolled a 4.
I
5.
rolled a 9.
Okay. So it didn't help me there at all. So you can decide who goes first.
I'm gonna make you go first.
Yeah.
Now we all go back up to our proper myth values.
So first thing, we now have to test madness. So Chronozon is out, so he's on his flip side. So now I have to check.
Check for him.
I rolled an 8. His sanity is 7. Oh no, that's different. So
On
8.
the madness table,
Yeah,
an
so
8
8.
is fatigued.
Okay.
So he has the fatigue condition.
He's fatigued. He's a bit tired from ripping a fabric in space reality.
What's going on there?
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, so that's it. So now you decide. Oh, these go up. So yes, so now you adjust these back up. Everyone's still here for me, so I'm back up to 12.
As long as everybody still has, I mean, I'm pretty sure there'll be some out there somewhere whose stats change when you flip them over, but with these,
I think he's, no, 3.
the vast majority of them just keep generating the same amount of myth, so it's not a big deal.
11. Maybe I did it wrong.
I suppose that's possible. So if he wins, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I would have won that roll. Oh, that's not bad. 3, 4. That's why. Hers goes up to 3 when she's flipped.
Oh, she increases.
Hey,
There you go.
Okay.
So there are some out there where their stats change.
Alright. That's right. I'll take 11. 11 is still good.
Well, I'm going to make you move first,
I
so
am?
off
Alright.
you go, buddy.
Okay. So, going to activate Jane Carter. She is going to empower ritual. So she spends 1. 10. So sanity of 6. And I rolled a 7.
13.
So there we go, that's good. So that goes up to 3, which is nothing yet. And she still has 2 actions. She will go 1, 2.
That is an interesting development. Let's get Nadrigil out there. So he has a move of 5 and a charge of 6. So he's going to move 5 to there. It's not quite 5, but it's near enough. There really isn't anything else he can do. He doesn't have any stuff. No. And I don't want to use that other action, so I'm just going to call him done. Away you go.
Okay. I'm going to activate Jane's brother. We'll say they're brothers and sisters. And he's going to do 2 moves to there.
Okay.
What was the range on your spell?
Oh, one's 10, one's 8.
Right.
I was just seeing where I was. Probably should have moved him further forward. But there you go. Okay. I'm going to activate Dorothy, I think. Yep, I'm going to activate Dorothy. She is going to move her 5. Then you could go through friendly models.
Yes.
So I'm going to move to there. He's now within 8, so she's going to spend a myth. She's going to spend a myth point to use possession.
Possession. What does that do?
Give this guy vigor.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Wow, another one. Really?
Seriously. I rolled a 5. Add my 6 sanity is only 11, and I need a 13. So.
So what? So he's getting them, or does she get them? Because she's casting the spell.
She casts the spell and gets the madness, and he gets the vigor.
Oh, right. Ah, okay. Okay.
And then it's your
That's
go.
right. Yep.
She's done. Technically, she's got another action, but I'm not going to use it.
What was the range there? Range there. Yee. All right. I'm going to activate Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny! And he moves to here.
Yeah.
And his second action will be to remove that from his Lord and Saviour Chronozon.
From the
Or he'll
big
eat
guy.
his face if he doesn't. So
I was going to say he'll probably get like cast into the pit of manholes or something. Good lord. All right. Okay. Now, because that is only an inch high, that doesn't actually stop
it
movement.
doesn't stop anybody on the table. No.
You don't have to pay any extra to go over it. It's
No. But it does give cover if you're
Yep.
within 2 inches of it.
And it
But
stops your
it's-
bases touching if you can't get past it. So,
Yeah. Bases must be touching to be close combat.
so I think I'll activate Cernos, and he will go 6 to there with 1 action. I'll use your action, and then he'll charge.
Yeah.
So he's got a 9 charge. Okay. Now he has fear. Does she have fear?
No.
Okay. So he's going to move to there.
All right. So I have to do a test for fear. Is that right? Because he's
Yes.
got,
But I
Abomination.
have abomination. So the model causes fear. Normally, if you are charged by a model that causes fear, you have to make a sanity test, or you gain a point of madness. With abomination, the madness is just so strong that it doesn't matter whether you pass or fail, you still get point. So there isn't any point in him making the test. He's just going to get it anyway.
so I'll just.
Yeah. So you've got your point.
I got the point. I'm very sorry.
He also has enraged.
Yeah.
So this model gains +1 to combat attacks and to its combat defense until the end of the turn if it charges or is charged. So he's got a charge which gives him an extra dice in combat. So what we're doing, this is an opposed roll. You're not going to do any weird stuff, are you?
Okay.
You're just
No.
Okay. Gotta check. So it's an opposed roll. So normally you would roll 2d6 and your opponent would roll 2d6. You add the value next to your attack. I'm using gore. I'll put that there actually. I'm using gore, which has an 8. So I'm rolling 2d6 and adding 8. And Adam's rolling 2d6 and adding his combat defense, which is the CD.
Yeah. Which
Number
is
there.
in this case it's 7.
Okay. So, but because I charged, I get an extra dice. And because I charged, I get +1 to my combat attack. So I'm adding 9.
Yeah.
And your damage that you cause is based on the difference between the two scores. Okay? So if I can really outweigh him, then I can cause some serious damage.
Yeah.
So let's see how badly I can make this go, shall we?
Alright. Wow! It's not what Tarron wanted to do. Wow!
I'm going to hold this here. Yeah, people see that?
And that's what I rolled.
First combat roll of the game. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
3 2s.
3 2s. Now I'm adding 9 to that, so I've got a 15.
So I rolled a 10, and I rolled, what did I add? 7, I said.
Yep. So you got 17. So you won. And I hate you for it.
That's insane.
So
we have a difference of 2. So even though Tarron declared the attack, and he had extra dice, and he charged, and he had all these bonuses, it just didn't work out for him. I actually did damage to him in that engagement. So just because you're the attacker, like some games, if you attack, it's, you're doing the damage. You can take damage in this.
So there's Or is it ranged combat only that you get the option to run away instead?
Yeah, it's only ranged and arcane attacks.
Okay.
So close combat, that's it.
You get to do damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take 2 damage on South. Yay me, because I'm awesome. And he's out of actions. That's my life with dice. I'm used to it. Off you go.
See, you should have kept your dice in that nice little wormwood thing. Because that's really cool. They probably love you for it. I mean, it's so good.
They may do, but they'd have to start rolling properly before I did it.
Okay. That changes things a little bit.
A little bit? Oh my god.
Yeah. Alright. Well.
This isn't gonna go well.
The original plan or change your plan? Stick to the original plan.
Stick
or
to the
change
original plan, buddy. Go on, stick to it. You can do it.
Okay. Let's activate Lydia. She has 2 actions. So the first thing she's going to do is empower that ritual because reasons.
Because reasons.
Reasons. It goes up to 4.
Damn it.
So at 4, friendly cultists that inflict bleed actually heal a wound. So she's not wounded at the moment, but Janie is over there. But that's okay. So she has to do a test. She has a sanity of 7.
Boy.
I rolled 10. So that's 17, so that's all right. Now, 2 ranged attacks or something else. Now, your
Nadriel.
Now, does he get something for arcane defense or something? Did I see something on his card when we were talking about it in the other video?
He's got carved runes, yeah. So this model may re-roll the first AD test it makes each turn. And his AD is 6. That's arcane defense.
Arcane defense.
So his AD is 6 and he gets to re-roll it once per turn.
So he gets to re-roll 2 dice. His 2 dice, right?
Yeah, your arcane defense is 2 dice.
Okay. He's locked there, so that's okay. That's fine. All right, Leah is going to do her Chaotic Bolt against Nadriel, which is 10 inches away, which I did measure was actually okay then. Yes. I don't know if this is the right thing, but let's do it anyway. So, 2d6. This model gains +1 to arcane attack while within 8 inches of at least one other friendly cultist. So that's not a problem. So it's up to 8. So I'm adding 8. No, okay, so that's it. So I'm adding 8 to this.
And I'm adding 6.
I rolled 7, so I'm on 15.
I rolled 3, so I'm on 9. But I'm allowed to re-roll the first one I do.
That's really handy. That's better.
So 10, so I'm on 16.
Okay.
What did you end up with?
We got 7 and 8.
15.
So,
So
do you want to move 2 inches?
I do. So because I passed my arcane defense, I'm allowed to move 2 inches in any direction. I am choosing to move forward 2 inches.
Alright. Well, Lydia has another action still, so she is going to do it again. So, yes, so I'm adding 8, and you don't get any more rerolls for this entire turn.
I am still adding 6.
Okay, so I rolled a 5, 8 for 13.
And I got 6, so I'm on 12, so you 1 by 1.
Excellent. I will spend a myth to apply burn to you.
So I take a damage and burn.
Yes. Now I'll do my check, which I fail. So Lydia gets a madness token. So what happened there, when you do an attack, if you roll a 12, so on 2 dice, if you roll a 12, or if you're rolling 3 dice, you just need 2 6s essentially.
Yep.
You can do the myth effect for free. In this case, it was burn, but I didn't roll that. So as an option, if you succeed in your attack, you can spend a myth, which is what I did, and apply the effect.
Yep.
So you've got a big burning
Assuming
snake there.
Assuming you pass the sanity test, it's actually quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we've got a burning magical snake.
Burning magical snake. So that's Lydia's 2 actions. She is now done. It is your go, sir.
Okay. I'm going to activate Mercy, and she's going to make you pay for what you just did. So we've got 8 inches now. So she's going to move forward just a smidgeroo. Actually, I don't need to, do I? No. So he's in range.
You need line of sight, which you do. So
I can technically see him from here.
Yep.
So
Good.
I'm within 8 inches of Nadjagil. Nadjagil acts as a familiar, so as long as I can see him and he's within 8 inches, I can fire my beam out through him. So Mercy is going to use her first action to cast her arcane, which is the afflicted at this lady who was trying to hurt me.
Alright, so Lydia is within 2 inches and has intervening hard cover with that wall.
Yeah, which sucks.
Which gives her a +2 to the dice roll.
Okay.
In addition to her range, so arcane defense of 7.
Alright, so this isn't going to go well, but it's worth a crack.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm adding 7 to this.
So I rolled 19 in total. Oof, I see a 6 there.
I got 17 in total.
Oh, yeah.
So it was close. You are technically allowed to move up to 2 inches if you wish.
I can't end engage though.
No.
I like that wall. it's pretty good. So I think Lydia will stay there.
We'll just stay
So
where
that's
she is.
good.
Okay. Now, Mercy has a thing where she casts more arcane than 1. She has to spend a myth every time she does it, and I don't want to do that right now. What I do want to do is get closer to Nadjagil. And that's her activated out. So where you go, buddy.
So, alright. Okay.
And I've only got 1 more to activate.
She's activated, has she?
Yep.
Okay.
Already done. Should have used more.
Let's activate Elizabeth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything she has to do at the start because she's engaged with you?
No, if she ends engaged, she has
engaged.
problems.
Alright. So, first thing, empower that ritual. Girl's got to have something. There you go. Sanity of 6. I rolled a 6, which
So
is
12,
12,
which is a fail.
which is a fail. One. She's adding those up.
Yeah,
It's not cool.
they're getting there.
Alright, so she still has 2 actions left. So she's not charging. She was not charged as such now. So she doesn't have to do any fear checks or anything.
No,
She's just
she's standing there.
She can try and get away or attack. I think, because I don't want to give you more charges, I think I'm just going to have a poke at you. I'm going to poke the giant angry Cernos bear.
Don't poke the bear, buddy.
So I have big hooks, which adds 6.
Okay.
And nothing else as a bonus, so it's just 2d6 add 6.
And I've got 2d6 and adding 8.
Okay, so I rolled an 8, so I got 14.
And I rolled a 6, so I got 14.
Right, okay.
So a draw.
So a draw. That's fine. So nothing. Move away. No. Okay, attack again. Come on. Yeah. 16.
9, so 17.
Oh, good. Alright. So I take
A wound. Hey, you lucked out. I did a full-on charge into enemy territory and took 2 wounds.
True.
So, screw you.
So that's it. You happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
So two actions done.
Yep. So you've ended your activation in base contact with me.
Yep.
So you have to pass a combat defense test or suffer 3 wounds. So add your combat defense.
Oh, 7, man. That's pretty good. 13. Look at that. 6 and 7. All right. Nice.
I want to point out there's some really good abilities there. It's just me not making it work.
It's the average dice roll.
So Lauren's the only one I've got left to activate. And you've got your spawn and Chronozon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so Lauren has a move of 7. She's got a charge of 9, but that's well out of range. So I'm going to do her move of 7. And then that halves your movement, right?
Yeah.
So that's her one action. So she might charge. I don't want him to charge me, is the problem. I don't want any of them to charge me, to tell you the absolute truth. What's his wounds? The spawn?
This guy?
Yeah.
19.
19.
Combat defense of 6, which is pretty average.
Okay. So I'm going to charge him. It's well within half, so it's probably about 5-ish. So you round up or down?
No, it doesn't say actually.
Okay. So it'd be 4.5 then. So 4.5 inches is out of range, so I'm going to have to charge one of them. So.
Oh, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yes, it does actually. I'm going to charge the lady fair there.
Jane. Sorry, who wounded herself at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, well, that was the only reason I picked her.
Rounding up.
Okay.
Does
She
that
causes... No. She causes fear.
Jane? Oh,
Yeah.
some would say. But no one here.
Lauren causes fear.
Oh,
young
sorry
man.
about that.
Does she cause fear?
No.
Okay.
Alright, so let me do my test.
So she's got to do a sanity test.
5 and 6, which is a fail.
So you get a madness. Okay, so I get my 3 dice for charging, and I'm adding 8 for my chain blade. And if I get a 12, then I'm adding bleed, or I can spend a myth to bleed.
Alright, combat defense on Jane is 7. I rolled 9, so 16.
Whoa! Ouch. 2 6s and a 1.
Oh, damn.
So that's
a free miss.
that automatically applies bleed.
Ow!
And what's that?
So it's a wound.
21.
That's a wound straight away, isn't it? When you get no,
No,
it's
it's a wound when you activate.
Sorry, yeah.
So I got 21. What did you get?
What did I roll?
You rolled a 9
9
there.
and 7, so 16.
16. So that's 5 points of damage.
Oh, look at that. They made a 5. 5 counter. She's on 8, so she's got 5 left.
Nice. And she's got bleed on her, so that's always good. And that was a charge, so that takes up her 2 actions. So I am all done, buddy.
I think I'm all done.
No, you got this.
Alright. So let's charge with the spawn.
See? Told you.
Yes, I want that. I want that.
Okay.
So, he does not cause fear.
But she does.
So he will do his test. He has a sanity of 6. He rolled a 7, which is
So
13, which
so
is
cool.
good.
She also has Trapper, so enemy models charging this model must pass a combat attack test or lose all charging bonuses.
Ooh.
So you can still charge, but you won't get your extra dice and all the other stuff.
So I rolled a 10.
Plus your combat defense.
16.
Combat attack, I mean. So,
16.
yeah. So you're fine.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, well.
Nom 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 nom.
It's worth a crack.
Goes there, like that. Oh, okay, alright. So, this guy has Claws of Shadow, which adds 6. It's a combat, and it causes paralyze.
Nice.
Yes.
And he gets +1 because there's somebody engaged
Correct.
with
So
me already.
7. Yep. So I'm adding 7 on 3d6.
And I'm adding 7 on 2. Oh my god, I'm dead.
18.
And I got 11, so that's
Oi.
7 wounds.
7, and I will paralyze you for sure. Spend the myth because I didn't roll high enough to get it for free. He will do his check. He has a sanity of 6. I rolled a 7. I do that a lot, eh?
So
I get exactly 13.
You get exactly 13.
You sure you want to eat my face off with this sort of
yeah.
deal that we're doing? Because, you know.
I'm wondering whether this is worth it, actually. I think we should just go home. Alright.
So that's his actions done. So now
I've got nothing left.
I still have Chronozon.
So Chronozon is to go. He has to decide which one is the bigger threat or worth taking out more.
So Lauren is paralysed as well.
Oh yeah, put that on there.
So I think he's got 3 actions. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to. It's not what I really wanted to do, but I'm gonna have to risk it.
For a biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit. Now, can I see you from there? Yes, I can. So you get some
Soft cover.
from her, unless I move.
Yeah.
I can only do 1 ranged attack anyway, so I will move. He has a movement of 7.
Holy crap, dude.
Good charge, actually.
I was
I
gonna
could
say,
just get in there and
just go hack on things.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So I got a charge.
Okay.
He causes fear. You call. We both have abomination.
We both have
it's not gonna
abomination,
make any
so-
difference there. So I will go there.
But models that cause fear don't need to test for fear.
Fear,
So because it doesn't apply, we don't do the madness,
Yeah.
I don't think.
So he is adding 8. I've got a friendly model touching you, so that's 9. Cause fear, demons greed, no. Oh yes, I've got some other hoopy stuff there. But that's not gonna... Okay, so I'm rolling 3 dice because I charged. I'm adding 8 plus 1, 9.
I get +1 because I've been charged, and that's it. So I've got a 9.
Oh shit. I mean,
Poo. That's all right. You probably won anyway.
15.
Yep, I got 14.
Wow. Okay.
So you beat me by 1.
Right. So take that.
You're going to spend the mythos to put whatever thing it is.
Oh,
on
he has God Shard. I could have got an extra damage.
You could have, yeah.
I will spend the myth anyway, and you are now paralysed.
Why so much paralysed?
Why so much?
Why so much?
Why the paralysation?
Why is it?
So he's got 1 action left.
Yep.
He's got 3, so I'll attack again, I think.
Cool.
So you can still defend and all that sort of thing. I don't
Yep.
think you get penalties for it. It just means you don't get to attack.
Yeah, well,
You still get to
I've
strike
been
back.
charged, so I get a +1 until the end of the turn
Okay.
for being charged. So I'm still on a 9.
Oh, so
But you're still adding for your engaged person.
So anyone. Oh, so as soon as the first person charges, it's like you get it
Yeah,
worked up or something.
So this model gains +1 to combat attacks and to its CD until the end of turn if it charges or is charged.
Nice.
So when I charged you, I got that, and it just keeps going.
Okay.
So,
All right. So I'm still adding 9, but I'm only on 2 dice now.
and I'm adding 9.
So I got 13. I rolled with a crap.
I got 15.
Okay. So that's 2 against
So I do
me.
2 damage to you. And then, because of the flailing death, you have to make a combat defense test or suffer another 3.
You are very angry.
He's very angry.
Combat defense is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, God, man. Am I allowed to just give up and go home now?
It's pretty bad for you. I think.
Just fail something, damn
Okay, so that's all the activations. So
I do
that's
it all
for
the
that.
time. It's not that hard.
You make it look easy. It's just too much pressure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so everybody's activated. Everybody goes back.
So we now go to turn 3.